John Richards is not commonly known as being a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles in the early 1900s. Yet he is very well known on BYU campus as having a building and a dreaded staircase named after him. Many of us have heard of the RB building or the RB stairs.
Many students, including ourselves, hate and complain about the stairs every day. Let's find out some ideas on how people cope with these ghastly steps.
How many times a day do you take the RB stairs?
When I was a student here, probably 2 times.
2 times a day.
Okay, I'm here with Charlie Siagusa, a member of the men's volleyball team. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about the RB stairs.
Wonderful.
Ready? So when you go up, what's your technique? Do you take one at a time, skip a couple?
I always take 3 at a time. You gotta rip it off like a Band-Aid.
3 at a time? How many times a day do you think you go up them?
I try to avoid them as much as possible and go take the RV elevator. But unfortunately, I have to take it about once a day.
Once a day. And when you go, do you take the tunnel route or do you just go for all the way up?
I go for all the way up. And you gotta make it as quick as possible.
So when you go up, do you go straight up or do you go through the tunnel?
If I'm feeling ambitious, I'll go straight up, and sometimes I'll go through the tunnel if I want a little break, so it's probably half and half.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
When do you take the tunnel or do you take the straight up?
I personally take the tunnel. If I take all the stairs at once, then I feel like I just want to go back down the stairs once I get to the top.
But take them, do you take it like 1 at a time, 2 at a time? Did it switch up or do you like have a strategy of how to get up the stairs?
It was usually 2 at a time.
2 at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We're here with Isaiah. So Isaiah, what are your thoughts on the RB stairs?
I hate them. It sucks walking up them every day, especially after a long day of practice. I'm tired and they need to do something about it.
There you have it.
So you may be asking yourself, if so many people have a problem with these stairs, why hasn't the university found an alternative? Well, logistically, it doesn't really make any sense. So we live in Utah and it snows all the time, so an escalator wouldn't really work because there'd be snow all over it. And an elevator would take way too long for everyone to get up and down.
As we know, it's super hard to have a positive outlook when we have to climb every single one of these stairs every day. Yet, if we remember that we are being more physically active and we are really benefiting ourselves with our health, we will be able to walk up these stairs with much gusto.
We're here with our friend Natalie and we're going to ask what she thinks about the RB stairs. So Natalie, do you think the RB stairs are a positive thing about BYU campus or a negative thing?
I think they're a positive thing. When they're not icy, I think they're good. They're a positive thing.
So you don't think we should try to find an alternative?
I think we should find ways to make them safer, but I think it's great.
Perfect. Thanks for your insight, Natalie.
You're welcome.
Let's hear from Natalie how we need to make these stairs safer. Let's hear another person's opinion.
I think I'd say they're positive because I don't get much exercise in the day. And this is a good outlet for me.
I also think they're positive just because I actually take the RV stairs probably like twice a day, and so it's not that I enjoy climbing steps, but like you said, it's a good way to get exercise. So get you, I guess helps you stay awake during the day. So.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
According to Everyday Health, Americans are 2 times as obese as the rest of the world. 66% of American adults are obese, as opposed to 37% in the rest of the world. And American children are 29% obese, as opposed to 14% obese as the rest of the world.
And Movement.com shares that taking the stairs actually relieves stress, which is something very applicable to all of us here at BYU. When we exercise, endorphins are released, which actually relax our body and help our overall health. So next time that you're stressed about a deadline, take the stairs and it will relieve pressure and tension, helping your stress levels. The New York Times recently released an article that stated that stair climbing will give you a little more bang for your buck because of the vertical component. So although taking the stairs does burn and it does hurt and it does suck sometimes, it is actually very beneficial to your health.
There are a lot of other alternatives to the RB stairs. There's this secret little nature trail that may be a little bit longer, but it's really nice, just this little slope, and it's super pretty, especially in the winter. It's all snowy and wonderlandy. Good option. Or you can go through the RB and then take the Tanner Building elevator. It just takes you right up by Brigham Square. And I always thought that took away more time, but when we tested it out, it literally was almost the exact as taking the RB stairs. So if your legs don't want to go up 80 to 100 super steep steps, take the RB elevator to the Tanner.
Earlier this month, the Daily Universe released an article that shared the top 5 things that every BYU student hates. Obviously, number 1 was the testing center, but coming in at number 2 is the RV stairs because thousands of students take it every day and had many complaints regarding it. So if you take the RV stairs, there's 2 options. You can either go straight up, and if you go straight up, that's 103 stairs to the top. And if you go up and then through the tunnel, it's only 88 stairs. So if you want to save yourself, you go through the tunnel.
So even though we all hate these steps with a passion and wish there was some easier way to get around our big campus, we should appreciate that we have the opportunity to take them every day and just find a positive outlook and decide which way works best for us. Whether it be skip a step, take every step, run and get it over with, or take a break in between.
And taking the stairs is really an easy way to get extra exercise and keep us physically fit. And so today we hope that you got some ideas of how to cope with these stairs and look at them in a positive way. All in all, they give us a chance to see the beauty that is our BYU campus. Go Cougs!